Hi there, thanks for tuning in to Tennis Master in this review of the brand new Wilson Pro Staff V14 X. So let's have a look, here we go. So maroon to gold colorway. So you can see that really got a nice kind of color shift in, almost makes it look bronzy with the changes in color, but you've got the Wilson logo there in orange. And that's the base grip in kind of almost a clay color. So I think it looks really nice. Obviously a nod to Pro Staffs of yesteryear, the classic ones, but a really nice looking racket. So that's how it looks. What's new compared to the previous version? Well, there's some new technology in there, but the main thing is the new X. So this is the Pro Staff X. I've also got the 97. Okay, so in terms of the range, you have on the kind of premium models, you've got the Pro Staff 97 UL, which is 270 grams. You've then got the 97L at 290, and then you've got the 315 gram 97, and then the X, which is also 315 grams, but is a 100 square inch racket head. And it's this racket which really intrigued me when Wilson said they were bringing this out, because it's almost designed for me, in that I've used the Pro Staff pretty much for the last 20 years or so. I've tried moving on to different rackets. I've always come back to a Pro Staff. I've got an old school serve and volley game. I've got a one-handed backhand, and but now I'm not moving as good as I was. I'm not timing the ball as good, so I do need a little bit of help from my racket. So that's what really the X is for. It's to keep that classic precision and feel, but just give you a little bit more help with the increased racket head. So that's the main difference, main addition. I think these will do really well. In terms of technology, you've got the 45-degree braided graphite. This is the same for all the premium models. You've got the perimeter weighted system. I think I really like having this here because I'm putting weight at 3 and 9 o'clock. It's great for one-handed players, because if you're hitting a ball off centre, if you've got two-handed backhand and you hit off centre, say here, it doesn't matter. You're not going to get too much tilt if it's not coming too fast. So you're going to be okay because you've got two hands. One-handed players, that's always a problem. So by putting the weight here, that gives you extra stability at contact. So I think for any single-handed players out there, especially if there's not too many nowadays, but especially single-handed juniors, I think the 97 UL and 97L would be good rackets to choose, because again you've got the PWS there, which is going to help with your stability. You've got the Agiplast plastics, which is on the bumper, on the grommets, and on the butt cap, and that's a new biodegradable material which makes it better for the planet, a little bit more eco-friendly. And the main difference is you've now got paradigm bending, which I don't know if you can see there. I'll kind of move that forward, you might be able to see it. See it here, paradigm bending. And this is between the hoop and the throat. So they put it in this area here to give the racket the flex here where you need it most. And this really increases the racket's flex, giving you more feel and more precision. And Wilson are saying that this racket is as close to the original 85 rackets in terms of control as they've ever been. So you've got the larger heads, obviously, which give you that comfort and the power, but they're really saying that this is going to give that control. Now, I managed to get on court with these two yesterday. I've always used the 97. I did find that it had a bit more control than version 13. However, I'm used to playing with a hybrid, and the samples came with 4G. So I'm not too sure whether it was the full bed of 4G which was giving me control, or the racket, but I certainly felt a bit more control from that. With the X, it was definitely more arm friendly and a lot more powerful. I was surprised that they went with the 1619, which are the same on all the rackets. I would have thought maybe an 1820 on 100 square inch would give you that bit of extra control. But again, with a full set of pulleys in there and maybe going up slightly in tension on the strings, you can get that control back. So how did they fare between each other? So I found still when you're at the net and you're hitting the ball on the center, and certainly for first serves, you really can't beat the Pro Staff 97. Flat serves just coming off, nice and crisp, volleys, smashes, everything really well. From the back of a cup, from the baseline, this was much better. I had a lot more comfort. I also had a lot more spin potential, and I felt that at hitting slice serve, this was a lot better because I could use the extra width in the racket here to get around the ball and generate that slice. So I am going to move on to the Pro Staff X. I'm not saying I'm going to stick with it. In 6 months' time, who knows? I might be back on the 97. But I am going to give it a try because it does kind of tick all the boxes for what I need, and I think I just need to give it a bit of time to kind of adjust and get used to it, and it might need a little bit of tweaking with the string setup to get it where I want it. But it's, for a 100 square inch racket, it's very controlled. So there's probably not many rackets out there that can match this for control. At 100 square inch racket head. So there it is, the Wilson version 14 Pro Staff. So go check it out. If you've used this for a long time and you think you need a bit of help, definitely try the Pro Staff X. There are bags coming out, so you've got the maroon gold colorway bag. So again, you've got your super tours, you've got your duffel bags, you've got your backpacks, dampeners and things like that. So there's that's all on the way. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you gives you a little bit more information on the rackets. And yeah, don't forget to give a thumbs up and click the subscribe button. And I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.